Recently, there have been leaked photos of the Nike SB Dunks. Actually, I'm not even sure if they're SB, but Nike Dunks with Supreme. And a lot of people are very unhappy about what they have seen. Have you guys seen them?
For sure.
Yeah, I have seen them.
They're pretty bad. So I just wanted to bring up this discussion about, is Supreme officially dead?
Ooh.
You guys know, in the past couple years how I felt about Supreme, but
You've been off of it.
I've been off it a little bit. I still bought a couple things, but haven't worn them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swing this one over to Brandon first. What do you think, man?
Is Supreme dead? I don't think it can be dead.
You missed your box logo, though.
I mean,
You don't think it can be dead?
I don't think it can be dead. If you can throw that logo on anything and it has resale value, I don't think it can die. But I do look at it as it's dying a little bit because you can get most of the items on StockX for under retail. So,
Ooh, okay.
Oh, even
so
with all the
you
fees.
base it off resale value.
yeah, I think that's a
Okay.
way to base something if it's alive or dead.
The cultural symbol of Supreme's changed.
Yeah.
I think back in the day, maybe it was more like so exclusive,
Mm-hmm.
where paying retail for it was considered expensive.
Yeah.
Now you're paying 10 times what the retail price is, and now kids are actually just using, kids with money nowadays are just using it as like a way to buy themselves in.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel uncomfortable when I wear it too. 'cause I wear
Aesthetically, it
things
still
like,
looks really dope to me. It still
Sure.
looks cool and everything, but I
Yeah.
think just what it symbolizes, it's not really for me. What do you think, Lyna?
I agree with Brandon. I don't think it's for me, but I don't think it's ever gonna go out. I feel like it's almost like a generation thing. Like
Yeah.
it reaches an age point or age gap limit, whatever.
For sure.
And then we grow out of it. We grow out of it, and then a whole new crew gets in, like these young kids that you see
Yeah, I
at
see
the
what you're
sneaker
saying.
events. So
I like old Supreme.
Yeah.
That's the Supreme that I gravitate towards,
Yeah.
which is why the whole Dunk Nike was a flop for me. Like, you see the Bejewel, the colorways are whack, and you just gotta compare to old Supreme. And if you look at anything that we look at Supreme-wise, we like box logos and even older ones.
Yeah.
All the newer stuff, you really only like the box logo hoodies, besides Richie. But I don't know, man. I don't even follow Supreme. I don't even follow Supreme on Instagram.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying they drop a lot of whack stuff,
Yes.
but the Supreme box logos you're going to gravitate towards.
Everyone loves that. I don't care if you're hypebeast or not.
All right,
You don't
could I
like the box
ask
logo.
this question? How come NBA players are so scrutinized every single season for their performance, right? But when it comes to something like a Supreme brand, they could drop really whack stuff and no one's really like on them like that.
You know why,
They
man?
could drop these dunks and no
ahead.
one's like scrutinizing them like they would an NBA player with a bad season.
I feel like fashion is very forgiving. I feel like in fashion, it's just like very like, oh, okay, it's like a bad drop. I don't have to buy this one.
Got
when
it.
you're watching basketball, you just took my time.
But what's weird about Supreme is like every drop they have, it still sells out in seconds. But the people that are buying those sells out in seconds, but it resells for under retail. Doesn't make any sense.
It's
to
a
me.
risk.
Why?
I feel like the
Why?
people that are
Why?
buying it don't even know what
they're
can
getting
resell.
into,
Like, you know what I'm
you
you
saying?
see
Yeah,
them
Gemma-
asking online, like, "Hey guys, what's gonna be the best reseller?"
Yeah,
this week?"
Every
So-
time.
you
Every
see
single
that.
Yeah,
drop.
You see that in the
What's
comments.
gonna be hot?
I think just in general with the fashion, shoe culture, hype beast culture right now, there's such a fine line between genuine value where you actually like it and the cost of things where people are just more so about the dollar on it. So I think there's just so
That's
many
what I'm
people-
saying. It's like it doesn't represent fashion or like aesthetics anymore. It
Yeah.
represents resale value and
Business.
market.
But do you guys feel like people are only buying Supreme to resell? Or Brandon, do you actually wear what you're buying?
I wear it.
Before it goes on? Oh, wait. You
I
can't
wear
say
it,
you
but sometimes I'll buy something knowing that it'll probably go up, so I could still wear it and get more money back on the back end. You
And see,
can't do
there's-
that with a lot of brands.
There's a lot.
That's true.
That's very true. You can't do that with a lot of brands.
Yeah.
I think in the game right now, there's a lot of people like Brandon, but there's not as much as there are other people that are trying to pick up that trend.
Strictly resell.
He knows, like,
Yeah.
he definitely is aware of like the culture and why it's hot, why it's going to sell. He doesn't have to ask anybody why it's going to sell.
Right.
I think there's too many other people who are like, I just want to try to get up in the game.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys have heard me in the past couple years always say, I'm off the box logos, I'm off Supreme, the hype stuff. For me, I actually love how it looks. It looks really dope and everything, but every time I buy them still,
Yeah.
But every time I think about putting on that box logo, to me, it, like the symbolization of what it represents, you're kind of like, you have a target on your head. You know
Sure.
what I
I
mean?
hear,
Like,
I hear you.
it's like, I don't know, I just don't feel right
Look
putting
at
them on
me.
anymore.
Look at me.
I'd
That's
rather
what it feels
wear like a plain white t-shirt like this. Yeah, look at me. Like, I don't know. Do you guys feel like this when you rock like a box logo or?
I'm more of a logistic kind of guy, so I'm taking a look at a $1,000 hoodie that I can wear maybe once or twice before someone calls me out on it. I'm looking at maybe about like 16 shirts that
Yeah.
are really nice that I could wear to plenty of different occasions
Okay.
all the time. And I just think for me, I've never gotten to the whole Supreme, especially when the
You
prices
haven't,
went to
yeah.
thousands. I maybe had like a couple hats and beanies and stuff like that, but $1,000 hoodies, I can't condone that, man.
I see what you're saying. I
Crazy.
see what you're saying.
I agree with you. $1,000 hoodies, I would get and resell
Yeah, see, that's the
Yeah.
only
at
way.
this point
That's the
because
only way.
I wouldn't wear it very
You know, I always
often.
gotta ask that, female perspective. Lyna, when you see a dude with the Supreme box logo, is that vibes or no vibes?
At my age, no vibes. Come on.
Okay. What if
All
it
you
got
big
the
boys out there.
crystals? What if it's shiny?
It's a Swarovski. Swarovski.
I just said crystals because one video I tried to pronounce it, they were grilling me. Like, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Swarovski.
Swarovski. It just sounds cool.
I just said the crystals, but you're saying it doesn't even matter what type of box logo.
No.
She off it.
She off. I see you with the Takashi
Mirakami,
yeah, the shirt.
Mirakami.
That's cool. Where'd you get that?
This one was Long Beach.
Complex Con?
Long Beach.
Complex Con.
Complex
Oh,
Con.
Complex
Yeah.
That's fire.
Long Beach.
You know, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm gonna talk about the business standpoint of Supreme. I feel like the reason why people just go ham and randomly just buy things is because they got some random things that be reselling,
Like a brick.
like a brick or the porcelain
Exactly.
angel.
That is very true.
You know, that's why I feel like, in my opinion, Supreme isn't dead. Because in a business standpoint, there's some type of drive that's gonna make you money. Even if you're gonna lose money on a couple of items that sell for under retail, there's gonna be those ones where you hit and it's gonna make you a lot of money.
It's a love-hate relationship,
For sure.
I would say. So we gotta answer the ultimate question though. Dead, you said no.
Not dead.
You're saying no.
Nope.
I don't think it's ever gonna die. New generation.
Yep.
I got a question. If it ain't Supreme, right? What other company do you actually talk about as much or as hype as Supreme?
I think there's a few. I think there's quite a few.
I want to hear them. I
mean-
can't think any at the top of my head.
Top of my head, I got Kith,
No.
V-Lone, and Off-White.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
talking about as actual hype brands. Not that they're gonna beat Supreme or ever catch them,
He's
but
talking
huge.
also clothes and
A lot of people
accessories,
compare
too,
Bape.
though.
Yeah.
A lot of people compare Bape with
Bape
I
would
like
be
Bape.
maybe the closest gap.
Bape, the reason why I like Bape is because I love when they do the collaborations with like rappers, like either with Kid Cudi, Big Sean,
Yeah.
Wiz
It feels
Khalifa
more
recently.
relatable.
It's more relatable, and if you think about it, like Bape using that person's fan base
Yeah.
is obviously a marketing scheme.
I'm gonna wrap this one up though. What was your answer though?
Oh, it ain't dying. It's
Not
not
dead?
going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
I don't think it's dead, but it's dead to me.